You're live. All right, let's do this. This is my first lesson on strategy, and I am really excited. And just to carry on with my theme, I usually like to play music. So I'm just gonna play some music as we before we start, and then we'll get into it. And just a few things here and there. Cool. Let's see what we're gonna do. And I'm hoping to finish this lesson in less than 30 minutes. More of an introduction than anything, but it is what it is. Let's play this. Okay, everything shut. Actually, I wanted to see how I am looking though. This is something I want to keep in mind. Yeah, strategy. My strategy. So strategy. Why I'm teaching strategy? It's my it's my number one strength according to Clifton strengths report, and working around my strengths to teach this. But let's get straight into what we are here for. I'm probably going to edit this out today. But what we're going to learn today is what is strategy by Professor Michael Porter. And this is a summary video from David Halliday. So I saw another video on YouTube. So I've just modified it to the NFT industry. So it's original by Michael Porter. Saw the summary video by David Halliday. He's also a professor, and then modified it to the NFT edition by myself. Okay, so let's get on it. Michael Porter. So Michael Porter says that strategy is creating sustainable competitive advantage. I'm gonna fix this. So, and the way he says he's gonna do it is by following three strategy rules. And number one is position. Number two is trade-offs, and number three is activity. I'm gonna go through all of them in detail. Right now, I'm just sharing what will I be going over. And WAGMI topics. You don't know what WAGMI means? It's an NFT jargon which says we're all gonna make it, and I've used it as a synonym of supporting. So instead of supporting topics, we are WAGMI topics because you got to in the NFT industry when you want to support someone, you can say WAGMI. So that's what it is, and I'll be explaining with some examples from sports, business, and NFT, of course. Right. Quickly, who is Michael Porter? He's a professor at Harvard Business School, and he's also the author of multiple well read strategy books around the world. And he's the interpreter of economics and strategy to normal people, to the real world, outside of these industries. So he speaks in a very simple and understandable way. That's why it's called the interpreter. How how about strategy? So strategy comes from the Greek word strategos, meaning the art of the general. And this is the biggest reason I'm focusing on strategy, because I like art. I rather I love art. And in terms of general, I've always been in leadership positions since my brother was born. That was 2 years after I was born. So it's almost been 25 years I've been a leader and an artist, almost 27. So, strategy is essential for leaders, and it's a growth opportunity for artists. By the way, if you haven't seen this, this is Michael Porter's saying that the strategy is creating sustainable competitive advantage. I wanted to explain that in detail, each word in detail, because I think this is the key point here. Why how Michael Porter looks at strategy. So, creating trading means causing something through your action. Now, for leaders, it could be a change, a big revolutionary change, or business leaders could be the way you want to move your company forward. So all it comes down to change. Let me just put this mic closer to me. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I hope you can hear me better. And for artists, it could be money. Or for someone like me who's who's new in the NFT artist space, I'm still as an artist, I'm still new compared to what I've seen in the industry. So for me right now, it is a big goal that I want to make money through my art. I've never done that before, but that's what I want to do. That's what I'm creating here. That's the first thing I want to create. And then sustainable competitive advantage, SCA. Sustainable means that it is able to uphold or defend. Competitive is a strong desire to be more successful. An advantage is a condition that puts one in a superior or favorable position. So the idea is that you are able to maintain that superior or favorable position through creating a strategy. That's that's the whole essence of what is strategy according to Michael Porter. Now, let's go forward and see how we can do it. The first way, or not the first way, the way Michael Porter says you can achieve sustainable competitive advantage through strategy is by three strategy rules. And we'll be focusing on the first one in this video. First rule, and we're going to go over one example of this, of the type. So, industry positioning. The idea is to create a unique and valuable positioning. And the positioning, the three types of positioning, they're based on the relationship between customer type and services. And just to give you a quick example through sports, is in a football game or a cricket game, you need to decide where are you going to position your players. So the formation in football and the fielding formation in cricket are very similar examples. So the first thing he says, you need to position. How are you going to position your company, your business, or your project in the NFT space? That's what we're going to focus on. So there are three types of that you can do. Number one is you serve few needs of many. What it means is you are focused on very specific needs of a broad range of people. The other one is focusing on broad needs of a few. And the third one will be the broad needs of many in a narrow geographical area. And this one, want to take it forward, take it another way, to the other geographical area which is emerging, that is the metaverse. So tell me what your thoughts are. Do you think we should explore that? If you, if I see enough interest, we'll explore how the fourth type would be broad needs of many in an in a metaverse, or in a particular area in the metaverse. We can check that out too. So I'm curious, but first on today we're going to focus on the first type, 1A, few needs of many. Okay, 1A, few needs of many, targets specific services instead of specific customers. For example, Lyft, and this is an example by David. Lyft, what Lyft does is they're providing a very specific service, which is a short distance traveling. So if you want to go from Vancouver downtown to UBC, you can take a Lyft. So that's the service. But they do not repair cars or paint jobs or manufacture cars. Their only role here is to provide short distance traveling, and that's what they do. And to give an NFT example, I would like to use my own example, Janu.blog. So, as of now, I'm only providing NFT strategy consulting. That's the only thing I'm doing. I'm providing this specific service to the broad range in the NFT industry. So, anyone in the NFT industry, I'm providing a specific service, that is NFT strategy consulting. So these services meet only a subset of customers' needs. So, a few needs of many, we are not here to solve the entire needs of the customer. So, for example, a car owner in Lyft's case might want to do repairs in the car, paint jobs, or manufacture some piece or the other, but we don't do that. Lyft doesn't do that. Lyft only does short distance traveling. So there are many needs of that particular customer there, but they are only focused on the what they do best, that is short distance traveling. Similarly for Janu.blog, does like he does not write code, design NFTs for clients, or create tokens for clients. And that is when we're talking about this particular gig, NFT strategy consulting. On a side note, I do these activities as hobbies, but I'm not offering consulting for them. So only thing I'm offering consulting right now is strategy. So what it does is it makes us a variety based, what it makes us in a position where we are a variety based position on the customer type and services grid. So next, in the next video, we are talking about, probably we can do both, broad needs of a few and broad needs of a many in a narrow geographical area, and the fourth one, broad needs of many in a narrow metaverse area, or in a metaverse, or something like that. So this is what it is, and let me know what you think. And if you find something interesting, we want to know more about anything, put it in the comments. But we are good for now. Let's keep it short and simple. See you next time.